Okay, going to be showing you guys how to use the Beal Bluetooth dongle with the Amazon Fire tablet. First things first, make sure your dongle is plugged in on the fire bolts. It's located underneath the front fairing. And of course, you have to turn your key on with your run switch turned on. Then on your tablet, you're going to go into the settings by just dragging down on the top. Go into your wireless settings, Bluetooth, make sure it's turned on and connect to your, and shows that you're paired to your dongle. Then you're going to go to ECMDroid, click connect, select your dongle, once it's connected it will say disconnect down at the bottom and display your ECM ID. You can go to the trouble codes, it'll list your current errors and stored errors. Down on the bottom you can click read to refresh it and clear to clear the codes. If you go to the menu up on the top, it has active tests. That's where you can go and you can test like your fan. Click start. Turns your fan on so you can make sure it's working. All sorts of different things you can test. Next you have view data, and there it shows live data of what's going on. You have to first turn it on. That second one is your throttle position. You can go in and change which each one of them are by turning off the live data, clicking down on the drop down, and there's everything that the ECU reads available to view live data. Next is setup. This is where you can change all your settings. You can change your AFV settings, O2 settings, turn off your exhaust valve actuator, turn on and off open loop, all sorts of different options. Everything that's available in ECM SPI. Next is log. This is where you're going to be, where you use the data logging. The big thing is to convert to MSL. That's the Megasquirt logging file format. And click start record down on the bottom when you're ready to start recording. Of course, have the bike running already before you start recording, otherwise it'll disconnect and reconnect. Next you have your EEPROM. This is the actual EEPROM of what's on your bike. You can fetch it. I don't know why there's fetch, because it already is fetched. You can save your stock EEPROM, which is something that you very much should do as soon as you get this. That way if you put a different EEPROM in there, you can always go back to stock if you have issues. You can load a map, and what this does is it goes into your EEPROM folder, and it will you can select different EEPROMs that you have in there, and once you select it, you can then burn it to the bike. But this is the same EEPROM that's in it, so you can't burn it. But if you do put a different EEPROM in there, you just click burn and it will load the new map onto your bike. Then you have to back out of the screen. You can't go to a different menu. Then you have preferences, which not really a whole lot to do in here. Obviously we're connected through Bluetooth. You can hide the EEPROM values, or one thing that is helpful is this enable EEPROM burning. That's actually needed to burn your EEPROM. That's why the burn button was grayed out on the EEPROM screen. And then this optimized burning, that makes it so that it only burns the changes to the EEPROM that you're making. Makes it a little quicker, but I suggest doing the entire EEPROM. Then the next one is torque values. This gives you torque values of all the different bolts on the bike. As most people know, some of the torque values in the service manuals were wrong, so I would definitely double check any of these before using them. Let me back out of there. Back. And then there's the about screen. Just some information about ECMDroid. Legal stuff. And that's it. Click disconnect. Turn the key off. You're done.